Hi guys. Okay, it's happy Wednesday, hump day, right? What's going on? I have something really exciting to show. We have our new Enso chunky bracelet I've been working on. This was like a labor of love. So I showed our Enso, this is the one I've been wearing. So you see how the colors are a little different? This is the new when it comes in, and this is what happens when you start wearing it. It just looks so, I love it when it starts to patina. It just looks a little bit less shiny, and I just love how it looks. So I've been wearing our thinner version of the Enso. An Enso circle is just this imperfectly perfect circle, and I love it. Look how chunky it is. Do you see it, Matt? And you see the width? And so it's so sculpturally beautiful, and I just think it's so elegant. So what you can do is you can wear it single, or you can wear it stacked. So single would be really beautiful if you're just like, hey, I just want to go out, I have a beautiful black dress on, and just have this just one beautiful, elegant bracelet. Or you can wear them all stacked, and I find that so, I just love that because I always love more is more. And it's just so nice, and you could also juxtapose it with your existing jewelry. So this is one of my favorite bracelets that obviously I can't take off, so I just wear it all the time, but I love it. So I think this looks amazing. I also love stacking it with our rings. So this is our Power Pinky ring. This is our big bubble ring, which I love. This is our PT
You're not messing
ring.
around. Every finger.
No, and I have our big bubble gum ring, and I just love it. And I should have my nails done, and I'm so sorry. And Chloe's gonna say, "This, I hate it when you have no nails done," but I know. And look at me, I'm just a mess. I'll show you. Look at my thumb. So this morning I was playing with some pencils, and then you know how when ink gets like the pencil got under, and I couldn't get it out, and I'm like, I'm just a mess. Anyways, it's fine. It's okay. I'm not a hand model, all right? I just love jewelry, and I love how it feels on. So, anyways, I wear these every day, and I love them, and it's so funny because when like yesterday, every time I go to the grocery store or somewhere where you're using your hands to check out, people are always like, whoa, that's so cool. I don't think people are so used to when you wear so much jewelry, but I'm so used to it that I love it, and I feel weird when I don't have them on. So this will be online today. This is a beautiful, beautiful investment piece.
It's really nice.
It's just so elegant. Look at it when it's just alone. It's just so beautiful.
Makes a real impression.
Yeah, and I think you could wear it every day. Just a white shirt, beautiful, just everything. Or let's just say I have my favorite jumpsuit on. Okay, I've been feeling, Dawn, the founder of Rivet Utility, is probably, this is my favorite things that I own in my closet. So now I'm up to maybe 10 jumpsuits. I don't even really know. I have a whole special area for my Rivet Utility jumpsuits. I love this one so much. It's got the big barrel legs that I love, and it's a little bit crunchier. The collar is bigger. It's very dramatic, but I just love how it feels. I love coupling it with just a pair of sandals, or you could dress it up. Sometimes when I go out, I'll wear a pair of kind of like, little slings with it, and it looks really nice. So you can put some heels on and couple it up with our sling bag, and you're out the door. You look like you're dressed, and this is so Parker Thatch, and that's why I love it. It's ease, it's elegance, and you're dressed in 2 seconds. You zip it on, and then you put on your sling bag, and you look like $1 million. Like, you could go out to a function right now, but it took like 2 seconds to get ready. So, and then throw some jewelry on, you're done, right? So, this is what I have on today, and I just want everyone to see it. I love this jumpsuit. It's so comfy, and it makes me really happy. So thanks, Dawn, for making such a beautiful product. I have our metallic slings on today, and I love them so much. This is the rose gold, and this is the platinum. I love how they feel, and I'm really into metallics and shiny. I don't know why. This is what I'm feeling right now, so I'm just gonna share it. And then people ask me all the time, what crossbody do you use? On the metallics, I love using our shoulder straps. I'm a little shorter, so I'm 5'4". I use it as I use this as my crossbody because I like where it lays. I'm a weirdo, and I like my bag kind of closer to me, so I kind of like where it kind of lies. If you're taller, I would definitely probably suggest going with a crossbody that's adjustable. Someone did ask, I have a larger chest. That's another, like sometimes then I'm not sure how this would lie on you in terms of a shoulder strap. So the adjustable ones kind of allow for you to have that, freedom to kind of choose where you want it to lie. But you can also couple up a crossbody adjustable with a shoulder strap. And I think I like how it lays, and it's really dramatic. So that's what's going on. Okay, so that's what I'm wearing today and whatever. But let's talk about what we just finished watching that. And we're in mourning right now because we're so sad.
Season 2 of The Bear.
Oh my God, Chloe! I just talked to Chloe. She's doling them out slowly, which is just really smart. But we just finished watching The Bear.
I mean, it's about restaurants, obviously, but I think we discussed this, part of what we resonate so much about with it and love about it is that that's how our days are.
Yes.
We're not serving food,
no.
but that's how our days are.
From the minute we wake up until, I would say, 9:30 at night, even 10 sometimes, it's just a minefield every day. I don't even know what it is. And it's also like changing brains every 5 seconds. So I was watching, 2 seconds you're the plumber and you're trying to fix a toilet. 3 seconds later, whatever's broken and you got to fix it.
You're locked in the refrigerator.
Right.
But he said, there was one quote he said there when he was talking to the staff. This was just before their friends and family dinner, their first trial.
And this won't give away anything.
No. He's like, it is going to be crazy and it is going to be out of control. And that's the point. But don't get crazy and don't get out of control.
Exactly.
And I think that's the wisdom.
That's right. And that's what I always, and that's the wisdom that I learned from doing a lot of the weird things that I do in the morning. And it allows for you to learn how to really stay focused and calm when things are all blowing up around you. I cannot wait tomorrow, and this segues into our friend Katie Powell-Brinkman, who has this beautiful line of art that I am going to show tomorrow in detail. And she sent us the most beautiful piece of art, and it really symbolizes what I've been talking about, which is stillness in the, when craziness is just flowing all around you. And that is
also, how we're talking about West Coast modern, that's just like an architectural style that really inspires us and resonates with us. I think her painting also is kind of that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it really is. It's just so beautiful. I can't wait to share it with you. And I'll show you the link to her work. It's just such a beautiful body of work. So what else is going on? Okay, so then I thought about one more thing about The Bear. So about the 9th episode, there's a whole I think it's also transformation of all these characters that we've been watching. But there's one that I really love, and is it Richie? Is that the cousin? Mm-hmm. So, he's a hot mess all the time. And he comes into his own. But I think what it is for me that really resonated with me was when he came into his own and he figured out what his superpower was and where his strengths were, and this is what I should be doing. He started wearing a suit, right? So he was always very sloppy and not taking care of himself, a disheveled mess. And then the minute he started wearing a suit, everything changed. And that really, it kind of sometimes we don't think about what we're doing here, but I think this is what we're trying, that's what ease and elegance is, and that's where it really resonated with me. I'm like, you know what? It's all about just hey, you know what? I'm just going to throw on a bag. It's platinum. And suddenly when you put this on, you're just you feel better. You're dressed, I'm taking care of myself. And then you stand up straighter and you just feel better. And I think, and then it comes through with everything that you're doing throughout that day, hey, maybe today I can't get dressed, but you know what? If I have just my workout outfit on, cool. But fine, throw on a sling bag or throw on some jewelry, and somehow you're sort of dressed and you feel really powerful. And I think that's why I really resonate with Dawn's rivet utility jumpsuits. It's the same thing. I don't feel like getting dressed today. I don't even know what I want to wear. But you know what? That's hanging there, and I can just zip it on, and I can go and just throw on some jewelry, and I look like I've thought about it for a really long time. But then you could go out and face the day, I think, in a much more, would you say, powerful way, and it's your own. So I think that's what it is about dressing, why we do our products. That's how we want you to feel, and I hope that translates through. Just
there's something
giving you
profound
that power.
About it. I can't articulate it at the moment, but there's something about that.
Do you remember when everyone
metaphorical suit,
Yeah, and everyone kept coming up to him, and they're like, whoa, where are you going today? He's like, I wear suits now.
I wear suits now.
Yeah. And I think that's what it is, and I think it's so funny because I was talking to someone the other day and we were talking about even me, when we first had our kids and it was just a hot mess every day, just crazy with work plus little baby kids it's just a terrible combination. But and we weren't getting dressed. I really was not doing that. And I think changing over into just simply just getting dressed, I think really changes everything in your life. It changes how you want to, what you want to eat. It changes, you know, just every aspect, like how should I exercise? Just all these things, I think all work together to become a better self. So it is weird, and sometimes people are like, well, why do you talk about getting dressed all the time? I think it's more than that, right, Matt? It's really important.
I think it's about your dignity.
Yeah, feeling good about yourself. Yes,
you know?
And that's how you face people, and what, you know, and we keep going back to this idea of what you
actually
think.
That, you know what, that also, you know, the new Sex and the City.
Yeah.
When there was that episode, a recent episode, where he's trying to get a cab.
Yeah.
And the cabs are just driving by him.
Yeah.
And then his mom says, you know, even during, you know, you name it, the civil rights protest where we were getting hit by bats, you know,
we were dressed.
Yeah.
It's really true.
I think that's dignity.
Yep, and I think that's really important, and I think it really, it's just how you feel about yourself. So that's why I'm always like, hey, can I just help you ease in elegance? Let's put on a pair of jeans, but instead of a t-shirt, maybe we put on a button-down shirt. It takes the same amount of time. You could even button it ahead of time and just throw it over your head like a t-shirt. But somehow having that button-down shirt doesn't need to be pressed, but the fact that it's there,
you know what? Maybe
having
that's
the collar.
Too. Like when we were at work initially, right, and we had the time to get it perfect, right?
Yeah.
It also was about dignity, right?
Yeah.
That we had that time in the day to get the perfect outfit.
Yeah.
That went away when it was young kids in a business.
Yeah.
But the stuff we're doing here with Ease and Elegance allows you to regain that dignity without
yes.
having to have that.
And that's what I really, really feel strongly about. And I think that's what it is about everything that you kind of want to do, is how do I approach it in this way so that it's doable? And I think that's the key, is it doable? And you look at these pictures online on Instagram and I'm like, that is so not doable for me. Like, how could I look like that? Like, I can't even press a shirt. Like, what is that? You know, and I can't do it. So I really want to, but I can't.
Even if it were doable once, it's not sustainable.
No, and I think it drives home to the fact that in order to do all, you know, feel better about yourself, it's not a one-time thing. It's the consistency of it. So how do you get consistent with that? You know what? Let's put on a metallic bag. Who cares? It's so crazy and fun, but that's doable. But then it's doable because also I fits everything that I need in my life, right? So you're looking fantastic. And someone sent me a note and they're like, well, I have nylon ones from like camping stores. But then I saw this and I'm like, it dawned on her like, hey, I could have that camping store bag.
You could have it all.
Yeah, and she's like, but then I can't wear it out. You know, it's only when I'm working out or doing, you know, whatever. But now this allows for you to do that. But you could even go out on the town at night with a fancy black dress on, and you could still wear the same bag that you wore this morning with your workout outfit.
We always say that too.
That's doable.
The nylon camping sling is ease.
That's the ease part.
Without elegance.
Right. So let's marry the two. And I think that's the idea behind all of our bags, is like, how do I marry the two? How do I take a canvas tote, but let's put some art on there. Let's do this, and this is then suddenly it's elegant. And I think that's what's so important about what we do, and a little joy, you know. And I think that's really, I hope that's what happens when you carry a Parker Thatch. That's what. I think that's what gets us going every day. So, and we really are thankful that everyone supports that and can feel it. So that's what we're doing today.
There's a lot going on today.
Yep. Now it's 5 o'clock-ish. It's I thought it was summer, but we've got basketball tournaments every day.
Double basketball.
So it's time to drive through traffic to get to a basketball game.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good in the hood. All right. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.